So let's have a look at some of the features. Matt, why don't you run through some of the features that we've got in the new Zoho Books South African edition?
100%. Thank you, Paul. So yeah, firstly, obviously we have the much anticipated VAT Tier 1 report. So this is the report that is required by SARS, and what Zoho has done is built this report into Zoho. So now it is in the correct format when submitting to SARS. Secondly, they have also then added in a VAT audit report. So this VAT audit report will allow you to track all the transactions that occurred within this VAT Tier 1 report. Next, they've added the ability, which I think is quite a nice functionality, is they've added the ability to, firstly, you can file that VAT Tier 1 report, but then you can also go ahead and track payments against that VAT Tier 1 report. So you file it, and then you need to make payments against it. That ability is now there, including adding penalties, etc. Then, obviously, this is quite an obvious one, but they have introduced then standard VAT rates and standard VAT rules. So these VAT rates and VAT rules are compliant then with the South African with SARS, and these will be applied as per it should. Finally, we have two, call it additional functionalities that were added. So the first being the bill of entry. So if you have a vendor that is an overseas vendor, so it's marked as an overseas vendor, and you go create a supplier bill against that vendor, what you can then do now is create what's Zoho's called a bill of entry. So this allows you to record any custom charges against that particular vendor, against for SARS, as well as any VAT payments for SARS on that bill of entry. You can then do things such as track that against your particular cost of that item. And then finally, we have the courier guy integration, which again, I think is a much anticipated feature. And this courier guy integration, once you migrate to the SA version, this will then be available. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and I'm actually going to just walk you through each of these points one by one and just give you a little demonstration of each of these.
Matt. Well, Matt, sharing the screen, just a note to everyone that obviously once you migrate to the South African edition of Books, this actually will be incorporated through the whole Zoho Finance suite. So all the Zoho Finance products will be utilize the new VAT features.